What's up, guys? Today I'm on the GSXR 750 and we're gonna fix a fuel issue that we'll get into later. But basically the bike doesn't do good on top end. It doesn't want to pass like 14k RPM, which is very annoying. But we are gonna be addressing that in the cheapest way possible. But I am gonna go to O'Reilly's and pick up a couple things to get the job done. Mind you, this is the way I'm gonna fix it myself to this specific bike, and you'll see why later. But hopefully I can get a good clip of it doing what I'm talking about. And then yeah, let me go to O'Reilly's real quick and find out. The bag is not comfortable. So the bike isn't like really there. It's the throttles, you have to play with the throttle for the RPMs to climb, and it's very, it doesn't feel right. It's very strange. It happens mostly when you're in the higher RPM, higher speed, you know. Like download doesn't really feel like anything. It just feels like, it feels like turbo lag, like fat fucking turbo lag is what it fucking feels like. So we just picked up a few things from Harbor Freight. O'Reilly's, gonna go to Walmart, pick up the last of our final things, and then we is out. So the way I'm gonna go about fixing my issue with the fuel, one corner of my tank is rusted and it's fucking everything up, man. So I was going to just that one. So with everything that I'm picking up today, I'll be able to do the job of like cleaning the fuel system. The high pressure fuel filter is what's messing up my bike at high RPM. So I'm gonna try cleaning up that corner of rust so I can line the tank, let it sit for a couple days, and then put a fresh fuel pump in, clean the high fuel filter, whatever, and see how it goes. Clean my injectors while I'm at it, and yeah, but we'll see how that goes. Alright everybody, I'm back from the store. We're gonna get ahead and start tackling this problem. The gas tank has a little bit of rust on one of the corners. We're gonna go ahead and clean that out. Possibly gonna line the tank depending on how bad the rust is. Gotta go take a peek at that. But that's clogging the whole low pressure and high pressure fuel filters that this bike has, and it's causing the bike to act weird. It almost feels like clutch slip at high RPM. I think I have a video of it, but I might plug it in. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead, take off the gas tank and start tinkering away, I guess. Actually, the first thing I'm gonna do is do a flow test of the actual pump itself and see what we're getting. I'm gonna bring out the manual right now, but we're supposed to be getting a specific amount of fuel every 10 seconds, and we're gonna go ahead and check that out before I start taking apart everything. The bike was running kind of good, but it was still doing it, so I'm gonna get the manual real quick and set up for the whole flow test, and I'll show you guys how to do that. Alright, so I took off my seat side things. I always tape up my battery or harness connectors, protect the computer, because we are going to be flow testing and you'll see why. But right now what we're going to do is disconnect this hose, attach another hose to the nozzle of the fuel pump assembly, and run it to a tank or your measuring cup, whatever it is. And then mind you, you're gonna want to measure what's gonna come out, and then unplug this plug right here and only connect, if I'm not mistaken, only connect the yellow to positive and the black to negative, right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hopefully you guys can. You're gonna go ahead and disconnect this plug, connect yellow to positive and black to negative, and it's gonna turn on the fuel pump. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that plug right there, yellow to positive, black to negative, and as soon as you plug it in, it's gonna just start pouring it out. Right? So you're gonna want to do that for 10 seconds and measure what you got. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this all up. What I got going on is a wire to like a little clip style thing, so I can slide it into one of the pins, and then it's pretty much wired straight to a alligator clip, so I can hot wire it to the battery. Now if we come over here, I already have the black going into the black. I don't know if you can see that over there. I don't know, and then I'm gonna put the yellow into the yellow and hook it up to the battery and see how that's gonna go. Yeah, let's go ahead and plug this one in. I don't know if you get, yeah, you guys can plug it. I see that. Slide it right in. It should stay. At least from the last time that I used it. Unless you gotta squeeze it. Alright, I have everything all set up. Disconnected the fuel line. Have it running into my measuring cup. Oh no. Be careful with your fuel line and your fuel rail. There's still fuel in there and it will just spew out. Alright. I have a bunch of rags in there to prevent that. This. Be careful with this. I have the connection on this side away from the fuel just in case. Quick disclaimer, if your house goes boom, not my problem. But I have my clips connected on this side, and all I'm gonna do is with the red one, put it to the positive of the battery for 10 seconds. I'm gonna have a timer and then cut it and see how much fuel I get into my cup. It's literally it. You're supposed to get 160 something milliliters if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, let's check this out real quick. All right, 10 seconds going now. All right. $10 seconds worth of essential flow, and I'm getting I say what? Let's say 155 milliliters worth of fuel.
And I'm supposed to be getting, if I'm not mistaken, 168. What is it? Fuel discharge amount, 168 milliliters and more per 10 seconds. I'm not way under, but I'm under. Not by a lot, but I am under. So what I'm gonna do now is get a gas tank. I have a million of them down here. Right now I'm gonna drain the gas tank completely. I'm gonna have the fuel pump running and just let it pour until there's no more fuel in the tank. So let me get set up for that one. So right now I'm just priming the fuel, getting all that fuel out of there. Let's see how much is in there. There's a good amount. You're not hurting the pump, by the way, doing this. Just make sure you have fuel, you know, you don't want to run the pump dry. That's when you're gonna hurt it. So pay attention, definitely don't walk away from this. Alright, pulled out most of the fuel. Let's go ahead and then we're gonna go ahead and remove the gas tank. And then once the gas tank is removed, take out the pump and assess what we're gonna do. I'm not sure what we're gonna do yet. Should be ready to remove. Let's see. Alright. Ignore my took out the fuel tank. Ignore my mess and lights and shit. Let's just ignore that, but we're over here now. So I took out the fuel pump, the gas tank's over there, completely drained. This is the high flow filter right here. It's in here, and you have a smaller strainer down here. All right, usually this filter in here gets clogged to shit. You can blast it out, carburetor cleaner, and just sit there and just keep on blasting it out. I'm gonna get to this and the injectors probably tomorrow, but I'm gonna go ahead and check the fuel pump. I mean, check the gas tank out now because that's what I wanted to do. But I'm just gonna set this down right here. It's not gonna hurt anybody. Alright, I'm gonna take off the assembly and put it back in here so I can seal it up and shake the evapor rust that I bought so it can work its magic. I'll put a couple sheet metal screws in there to help it be a little bit abrasive. But let's go ahead and take this off. I've taken this apart a million times. If you want, take a picture of it so you don't forget later. Oh, this float thing never worked when I got the bike, so I don't really treat it like, I don't really care for it. But if yours does work, don't treat it how I treat mine. You know, to separate this, you're gonna want to get like a flathead, because there is an O-ring in this little part right here. So it's got like a flathead and start working it away around. You know, don't work one side too much. Try to push it out evenly. And then once it's loose enough, you should, you know, gently get a good grip and just gently take it out. I did not use that much force. It just slid out with a little. I used force, but not a lot. And you can see that there's a shitload of like dirty stuff on it. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, wait. I don't know if you can see that, but it's definitely dirty, and this is a new strainer. But let's go ahead and take care of this. Let's take off. I'm gonna get something to plug this so I don't have to worry about that. Alright. Go ahead and lift this bad boy back up. This in here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these sheet metal screws. I'm just gonna dump them in here. I counted them, there's 11. You know? Okay, so you don't want this on your paint. I'm not sure if it's gonna fuck up your paint or not, but I don't want this shit on my paint. So we are just gonna go ham with that. For 30 minutes. Where's my cap? It says to let it sit for 30 minutes. For heavier rust for 12 hours. 12 to 24 hours. I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave it for that long. I already took this out of the assembly because I have the assembly in here and it's still leaking. But I took it out of the assembly and I have the assembly in there, and the evapor rust is doing its thing. Let's check it out. And it's definitely doing its thing. I'm gonna go ahead and take this apart so I can try cleaning or not cleaning, but try blowing out the high pressure fuel pump. Mine's gonna look different because mine broke, this little thing right here. So don't pay attention to that, but just take apart. Oh, by the way, this is the same for a 600 and a 750, 2007, 2006. Fucking pull all of that off. Pull this off. Alright, so these are all your components. And this is what you want to be cleaning. The filter in here apparently gets really nasty. Especially even more so when your thing isn't going. I'm gonna blow it into here so you can blow everything back out. Alright, so what I'm gonna do right now is get this thing that I made, shove it in here somehow. I'll shove it in there. blew it all out already, and there's still a lot of stuff in here. So I might take it to my uncle. He has an air compressor, and he'll just blow the fuck out of it. But as of right now, that's pretty much as far as I can go. I just shoved it in here, blew it out, and it's still really dirty in here. So definitely gonna try to clean this up some more. This filter isn't too bad. Might reuse it. Actually, I'm not gonna reuse this pump. This is the one I got from Amazon, and this is the one, the original one, OEM one. You can tell because it has the Mitsubishi logo. But both the same type of pump. They both feel the same. They both look the same, literally. I'm gonna go ahead and run this one when I put it on. I'm gonna keep the OEM one. See if I can backflow, but it is broken here too. But I'm gonna keep it and see what it does, and then we'll assemble this back. Tomorrow I'm gonna go ahead and tomorrow I'm gonna get the fuel injectors out, polish the rail, clean the injectors, and get that good to go. And then my worry is this thing. Hey guys, so this is the second day. I let the fuel tank sit with evapor rust. So the reason and how I'm gonna go about doing this is the gas tank has a good amount of rust back here, and it is clogging my high pressure fuel filter and my fuel pump and my strainer. It's just messing everything up. Probably my injectors are dirty too. So we gotta start at the source. I'm gonna get I put evapor rust in here, get all the rust out with some nuts and screws, shake it up, left it overnight. Gonna keep shaking it up a little bit more and take it all out. Since it's only this back corner and everything else is still plated and nice, I can't really show you because it's kind of hard with the GoPro. But what I was gonna do is we're gonna use this fuel tank liner and, you know, go by the instructions, neutralize the gas tank, make sure it's super dry, and do a thin layer so I can just coat and protect the gas tank from this corner ever spreading again. If it does keep spreading, I don't know, I'd probably have to get a new gas tank. I probably will get a new gas tank, but that's what I'll be doing. Since it's just a minor amount of rust in that corner, I will be just lining it and doing a whole new fresh fuel system into the bike, and hopefully it shouldn't run lean top end anymore, because that was my issue. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this out and show you guys. This is day 3. I did the fuel tank liner and I did it to the directions of this can. It came out nice. I'm not really gonna talk too much about that because there's a million videos how to do that. So if you guys want to know more about that, go on YouTube and look up a video. But for the fuel pump, I got a new fuel pump and I cleaned out the high pressure fuel filter with my buddy. We got a nice air pressure thing and we stuck it in here. We poured a little bit of vinegar in there and let it sit too. And we just kept blowing it out until it was clean. And then yeah, so right now we're gonna go ahead and put this all together, and hopefully the bike will run. So we'll see. Alright guys, I have everything together. I put in the new fuel pump, reassembled everything. I did a new flow test. Mind you, when you do this whole thing, prime your fuel pump a few times so it gets fuel into the whole system. But I did the flow test and ended up getting, I think it was way more. I literally did it here. Because this little cup, you're supposed to get like what, 168, so it would be like right under this line. I ended up getting the whole cup in like less than 6 seconds. So it's a strong pump. It's very loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but and it does turn on and run great. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up, Well, I guess I'm gonna eat, change, and then we're gonna go ahead and test drive this thing. So yeah. But
alright, what's up guys? Just left my friend's house, pulled over to talk to you guys. The bike is running great. I couldn't really whip it earlier because of all that traffic, but today on my way home I'm gonna hit the highway and there shouldn't be that much traffic, so that's gonna be great. But yeah man, after the new fuel pump, I cleaned the high pressure fuel filter and I got a new strainer, cleaned the injectors, cleaned out the tank, so the fuel system should be good to go. We'll see how long this lasts, and obviously I'll update the video or like in the comments or whatever to if any change happens. But so far so good. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready and get on the bike, and then I'll see you guys when I'm probably about to get on the highway. Alright, what's up guys? Alright guys, the bike is running great. I'm gonna go home. The next video I'm probably gonna make is either gonna be like a daily ride to work on this thing, or a top speed run, or maybe even take it a bike night. Those are probably one of my next 3 video ideas. We'll see which one I end up doing first. But yeah guys, as of right now, the bike is running great, man. Absolutely great. And definitely stay tuned for more guys. And if you have any questions, or if there have any updates on this thing, be sure to check the comments and stuff, and I'll be sure to update the video if I have any change in, you know, the pump or the filter or whatever. But yeah guys, peace out and ride safe.